All my life I've been good, but now, what the hell? If you love me, if you hate me. We gotta... we gotta get materials, I think. Welcome back to the Hunterland Defense Academy, by the way. mpknife. Look, all our stuff. All our friends. We have, like, no fucking things, though. So... just gotta go get stuff. I guess. Play some Mario Party. We need plants, we need textiles. We just need everything but machines. Here to go. Darumi. And Loroima Sakumo.
Let's move.
Let's go underground. Just because I haven't been there in a while. Is there another, like, thing down here? Like, that's the way it came in. There's that way out. And then there's just ways out over here. I could also go down. Okay.
We did it!
Ow. Ow.
Yes!
This looks good.
Where's this go? This is some other area. Have we explored everywhere? I don't know. Yeah, let's fight something. I don't care. Oh, I'm tired. I gotta switch too. That's cool, right?
It's as bad as I thought, huh? Hiya! It's too much! Unalive yourself! Totally wrecked! Looks a little dangerous. Take that! Uh-oh! No good! Stay away! Bye-bye!
I guess I'm up. I'll blow you away! Hardly a challenge! My turn! There!
So yeah, I gotta switch
Let's
to...
go.
I got a Mario Kart World. It's alright.
I found something.
I didn't forget about this game, though. Let's see. It's just a bunch of purple shit over there, so maybe I can go that way. I really don't know, though. It's also that one of those star things down there. Let's see. Let's go gambling. Aw, dang it.
We did it. I found something.
This is,
I'll take this.
looks pretty good. Yay! Happy powder!
Quite a rare find.
Finest fabric. Okay.
Yes!
Good.
You need to go out.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, we already got enough fabric. I mean, this is a good haul.
So close to dead. Yeah, yeah, yeah! Piece of cake! I can't anymore! Unalive yourself! I wonder how many more can I get? Hi-ya! No good! Don't bother me! Totally wrecked! So close to dead. Yeah, yeah, yeah! Uh-oh! I can't anymore! Go away! Boring.
Say when. Okay, okay.
Can I not hit these things all at once? I don't think I can. Oh well.
Out of the way, pest! Here goes. Here we go. Take this!
You're gonna hit somebody, it's okay.
Ugh.
No, not here to go.
Now then, to business.
Oh, lordy.
I found something.
We're set, to be honest. Come back another day, do plants. I feel pretty good with what we got.
Why don't we head back?
Huh? Phew. During our evening free time, I went back to my room and sat in bed. Guess I need to start rebuilding the trust I had with everyone all over again. Honestly, it sounds overwhelming. But I don't have time to feel sorry for myself. I need to be proactive. I was trying to steel myself when suddenly, it happened. The alarm? Why? It's the same alarm I'd heard dozens of times, but it wasn't supposed to sound again for a while.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
No way. What the hell's going on? The unexpected development made it hard to breathe. Why? Why were they back here so soon after yesterday?
Hey!
Damn it, no time to think. I need to get over to the war room. Hey, Takumi, what the freak is going on? This isn't what you told us would happen. You said there wouldn't be an enemy attack for a while, right? I knew it. You tricked us. I never believed them, but this is fun, so, like, whatever. I didn't know this would happen. Why would they attack again today? Takumi, you really didn't know? Could this be... Bleh! That whole deviation thing you mentioned? This ain't just some little quirky difference. We just fought yesterday, goddammit! It's all suspicious, including the whole time travel story. If you do anything to Sister Dearest, I'll never forgive you. Oh, for the love of murder. Is now the time for this? We'll implode at this rate. Fighting amongst ourselves isn't going to take care of the invaders. Takumi, it's time to sortie. You're right. Sortie? This is the second time they've used the word sortie. Whoever wrote this script must like sortie. Same group as yesterday, we'll go. Get ready. I guess there's no other option. I'll crush these monsters without mercy. Alright, sure. We're just not using some of our party for some fucking reason. I don't fucking know. Is this the digging one? I'm a little confused. No, it's just this one. Okay. Alright, one day I'll get this fight right. Gaku and Moko? I don't know how I feel about it. Alright. We'll do it, man. Who am I, if not a person who plays the game? That said...
My turn!
No. Controller. Please, don't do this to me. Okay, so I can do this.
There! Good to go.
Pass it into this.
Oh, ready when you are.
Pass it into that.
Take that! Got it!
Pretty good.
Time for me to move.
Alright. That side practically dealt with.
Full throttle! Eat this! Knocked it out of the park!
That.
2 arms! You've
That's
left
good.
yourself open! Let us
Go
begin.
in. Do that.
Hi-ya!
Okay,
I've
one more
got
hit
you.
and you're done. It's really nice.
Time to move.
Okay, let's do...
I'll chop you to pieces. Now then, to business.
That was 10. Okay.
Leave it to me.
We can do 2 shots here.
How's this? Locked and loaded. Let's roll. Let's keep it up.
Yeah, so 10. Then how would I can't do more than 2 damage right now. Yeah, it's not going to be able to be done this turn. It's fine.
Let me at him!
We can do 2 shots here.
Just watch me. Get the hell out of my way! Did you see that?
I'm not worried about the big guys, to be honest. The big gabongos.
Time to move. Now then, to business.
I could do... smash here
Out of my way.
into...
Time to move.
this.
Show me your insides! Don't let up!
And then we have 9.
It's my turn!
Can I get to that? Can't really get to that guy.
Let me handle it.
Can't really get to that either.
Tag me in!
It's definitely dead next turn though. I just need to take a hit here.
Boom!
What we got? And
Let's freaking go! Mow him down!
okay. So what is that? 4 damage? Fine.
Be gone!
Ouch.
How about this?
It's fine. Okay. So
It's my turn!
Moko.
Bring it on!
No,
Tag me in!
Moko kills both these guys.
Here's what you all came to see! I'm gassed out! Just watch me. Hey, this!
I can heal with Kurara if needed.
I'll take care of this.
I think I will.
You had this coming! I'll put an end to this. You'll go no further. Ready when you are.
Here.
Out of the way!
And then
Onward! Flash! Leave it to me. Banzai!
sure.
Hear me!
Kron. Yeah. Now you're on this side. Okay.
Alright, let's get started.
Alright. This?
Take this! My turn. How's this?
7.
Alright, let's get started.
To smack here.
I'll chop you to pieces. How unsatisfying.
Bring it on! Ooh-yeah! It's my turn! And stay down! Moko wins again!
Uh-huh. Just
Say
make sure we
when.
both these guys, right? Yep.
That's it. Good to go. Yeah! Got it! Hauling ass!
Okay, so do this.
Ha! Full throttle!
Continue. Where does Kyoshka need to be
Onward.
exactly? Is it here?
Let's freaking go!
Leave it to me. You've left yourself
Here.
open. Let us begin. Yeah! I've got you.
265.
Now then, to business. Out of my way. All right, let's get started. I'm all worked up now.
Leave it to me. Let's roll. We did it!
Time for battle.
I'll show you what's up.
Now then, to business. Time for battle. My turn. Done. All right, let's get started. Show me your insides. It's up to you now.
Yeah, bro, whatever. You think I fucking care? Hop in, everyone. Okay. Pretend shield. It's not even gonna hit me. Like, whatever.
Tag me in! Boom! Pop! Just ring that bell! Hoo-yah! It's my turn! Smash! Moko wins again!
Say when.
I'm good to go. Time for me to move. Stings, doesn't it? I can't wait. Does this do it for you?
Good to go. That's it.
Onward. Let us begin. Banzai!
Let's do this. Eat this. Oh yeah.
Ready when you are!
I think we're good. Do I care about anything? Not really. Whatever, jump in. take the shield down to 0 for all I care. I'm just trying to get this done ASAP Rocky. You missed. Idiot.
I'm losing strength. Time to move. Take this! Broken so soon. My turn.
I can do the math, that's enough. Question is, how much can Kulala do for me?
I'll take care of this.
I can do this.
See what greatness looks like! I've got this! Scum!
Time to move. Chop you to pieces. Now then, to bits. I can hardly contain myself.
Oh, I boosted Emo Anima 100 times.
All right,
Cool.
let's get out of my way. Now then, take this.
3 more. I have exactly...
I'll take care of this! Unsightly beast!
All right, die. Now then, to business. Time for battle. Time to move. I'm all worked up now. Now then, take this.
I'll put an end to this! Uncouth baboon!
Time to move. Show me your insides.
It can't be!
Okay.
Why?
5 turns. That makes me happy. Happy, happy, happy. We successfully defended against the invaders, but even after our victory, we were gripped by astonishment. Unlike in the past, Moko's still alive, but the future has changed significantly. What do I do now? How do I change what happens to us? Unable to get my thoughts in order, I returned to where everyone else was. Done already? But I still want to play!
Huh?
I had my guard down. I didn't expect to fight 2 days in a row.
Huh?
Oh no, Tsubasa, you're white as a sheet. Are you alright? Sorry, I seriously just lost my entire breakfast. Bleh. Seriously, man, I'm not used to fighting and killing stuff yet. Everyone was visibly bewildered from having to fight invaders 2 days in a row. I couldn't blame them. It was a shock to me, too.
Oh?
Let's not confuse ourselves. More importantly, shouldn't we discuss our future strategy?
Huh.
Future strategy?
Huh.
The enemy changed their strategy and attacked again today. The scenario has changed from what Takumi knows.
Ah.
Which means we'll no longer know when the next attack will be then. Right. Things aren't how they were before. Are you for real? You went through all that trouble to time travel, and now we can't even use it to our advantage! But he saved me, right? I should prevent Nozomi and Ima's deaths, too. There's no guarantee everything will work out. Someone else might die instead, right? We can't let our guards down. We haven't even dealt with the threatening message. It's killing me. We don't know the enemy's approach at all. Yeah, what are we supposed to do? Why don't we ask Nigo? He might have some information. Right, we should be able to connect with him. I'm curious how he's holding up. Let's call him. Nozomi immediately set to using C-Ray's old communicator. Nigo. I wonder how Second to Last Defense Academy is doing right now. It's probably fucking destroyed. But No matter how many times Nozomi tried, Nigo never responded. Oh, why can't I get through? I'm sure I'm using it right, and the communicator seems functional. The signal should be reaching him, but... Is that heap of junk using the bathroom? His stomach was always bulging out. Do you think he's that constipated? Forget what he might be doing on the toilet, man. Maybe something happened to the school. The next attack on Second to Last Defense Academy should be Day 17, but...
Oh?
Since the future's changed now, we can't rely on that information. Right. Might be best if we go check on Nigo in the school. I'll drive. Just tell me where to go. I want to go too! I want to see Second to Last Defense Academy! I'll go too. Who else? Yugamu, you join us as well. Sure. I suppose someone who knows the school should go. Well then, that's our excursion group. The rest of you, please watch the school here. For now, let's all get some good rest. It was already late. Today was another tiring day. My whole body was slow and sluggish. I plodded back to my room and practically fainted in bed.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 9th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend... Be ready to get...
Alright. Nice of you to join us, Takumi. You still look half asleep. How did you know? Sorry, I just barely woke up. Everyone's here then? Good morning, Takumi. A fine morning for some torture, no? No such thing as a good morning. There is non-existent as a hot girl who will talk to a basement dweller. Everyone's levels of excitement were all over the place, but we at least seemed ready to go. Okay, everybody on board. I'll have us out of here in no time. Is that true? Is this the first time we've taken Darmi on the bus? Oh no, I guess she was on the bus in Killing Game. But only on the way back. That one time.
So this is Second to Last Defense Academy. It looks just like our school.
It does, but it's ever so slightly different.
Can we, like, start killing each other when we get there?
You know how to have fun, don't you? You can do whatever you want if you can catch me. I know. Every time one of us catches the other, they can cut out one organ. Whoever gets immobilized first loses.
That's some messed up imagination.
I spend a lot of time lost in my imagination. I never run out of things to fantasize about.
Come on, stop talking about that. Just thinking about it is gonna make me...
Don't be frightened. I'm sure you look just as
Oh my
cute
God.
on the inside. Thinking about it is getting me all worked up. I cherish every last little piece.
I don't know if bringing this guy was a good idea. Yuriko kept silent as everyone else chatted. This is the Killing Game crew, plus Yuriko. It was almost like she was in an entirely different world. Time passed as we continued on until the school bus arrived at Second to Last Defense Academy. But when we got off the bus, we were immediately confronted with a scene that almost made our hearts stop.
Whoa, what? What's going on?
No way!
Looks like the enemy attacked. There's destruction everywhere.
Oh, bummer. It was all over before we could play our killing game. How depressing.
There were no signs of invaders anywhere. They must have withdrawn a while ago.
So this is why we couldn't reach Nigo then. I had a feeling. Call it a gut feeling. Was it the same for you, Takumi?
Yep.
Yeah. But I didn't think we'd deviate so much in so little time. No. This is way beyond a little deviation.
Just then, Tsubasa called out, her face pale.
Hey! Everybody! Over here! There are parts everywhere! A body has been discovered!
Alright. I recognized it immediately. The pieces definitely belonged to...
Nico?
So this is Nico. He really looks just like Sirei.
I wonder if the invaders got to him. What do you think, Yugamu?
Looks like he blew up.
He must have self-destructed. An attack from the outside wouldn't scatter him all over the place like this. I don't see any defensive wounds or invader blood around. Maybe he self-destructed before they engaged him.
Yugamu began his post-mortem on Sirei. That's Nigo. Come on, game. Yugamu began his post-mortem on Nigo with the precision of a seasoned pro. Right, Hiriko must have brought Yugamu with us in anticipation of this.
Maybe he left some kind of message for us before he did it. We don't have any further business here. Let's go back.
After we buried what was left of Nigo, we silently boarded the school bus. How could second to last Defense Academy fall like this so soon? What are we meant to do? I was utterly confused by this unexpected assault. By the time the bus was back at the school, it was already late at night.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 10th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Wow! Look at you guys, making it
Wow.
into double digits. In honor of this milestone, I'm giving you access to the rec room and the leisure lounge on the 3rd floor. I'll tell you all about how they work in person. See you there!
He's not here to explain anything anymore. I guess the announcements will continue even when he's gone. All of the classrooms have already been unlocked, but I guess there's not much we can do about these announcements. It's not important. There's something I need to do now anyway. What is that? Since we returned so late yesterday, we decided to hold off on reporting to everyone who has stayed behind. Hiriko was going to explain everything to them this morning. After that, those of us who had gone to the second campus yesterday were to gather in the war room to see if there was any data from Nigo. After 8, I have to hurry to the war room. Oh, good morning, Takumi. Huh? Nozomi. Nozomi. Oh, you have rice on your face. You must have eaten in a hurry. Nozomi grinned and plucked the grain of rice off of my cheek. Being on the receiving end of this gesture made my chest tighten. Karawa used to do the same thing to me. She'd laugh at me for getting crumbs from my lunch on my face. Hey, peasant! You were having vile thoughts about Nozomi just now, weren't you? Huh? You can't fool me! You were leering at her! You probably violate her in your mind every night, like in some kind of pervy comic. I would never do that. Anyway, what are you two doing here? The two of them insisted they be allowed to join us after hearing about last night's events. Sorry, but there was no way I could just sit around after hearing what happened to Nigo in second to last Defense Academy. That stupid chunky blew himself up. I want to hear his last words.
Huh?
That's no problem, but we don't actually know if he had any last words. Well, we got something. Voice data from Nigo. Huh? Really? Yep, I haven't opened it yet since I thought we should all be here to listen to it. Oh, and also, Darmi said she'd be missing out because her low blood pressure is affecting her mood.
Oh.
So now that Takumi's here, that's everyone. Let's hear it, Tsubasa, if you don't mind. Right, of course. Here it goes. Tsubasa touched a button on the panel and a staticky voice message began to play. Dearest students, there's something I need to tell you. The invaders have attacked second to last Defense Academy, and there's quite a number of them. They must be serious about taking this place down. Thankfully, all of you are at last Defense Academy, but it's only a matter of time before they realize this place is a mere decoy. You need to defend last Defense Academy at all cost. I need you to promise that you will, for the sake of keeping humanity's hope alive. To tell you the truth, I worry about how last Defense Academy will fare without the Honorable Sirei to guide you. But I know you'll be alright in the end. I have complete confidence in you. It's been an honor to serve with all of you. Go now and fulfill your true mission. I have one last thing to do in order to fulfill my role. There's important data stored in my memory bank. I can't allow it to fall into enemy hands. This is where we part. You, I, and second to last Defense Academy. Fare you well. The message cut off there. It's just as we figured. Looks like there's no new information here. Nigo. I can't believe that rust bucket just went and self-destructed, forcing us to deal with the aftermath. I am not pleased. Now that second to last Defense Academy has fallen, the enemy will concentrate all of their fighting power on us. Oh, for the love of murder. I suppose we're about to be very busy then. For now, we should share this information with everyone. We also need to come up with a strategy moving forward. Things have deviated so far from the past timeline, I know. What do we do now? Why does this bother you?
You wanted to redo the past, right? Then it's only natural that things would change.
W.
Ah.
Hiriko. Hiriko's words came as quite a shock. She's right. Things should be changing because we're creating a new history. All that matters now is figuring out how we can all stay alive. I need to change my mindset. I'm gonna save this data so we can share it. Let's hurry and report to everyone else. After we played Nigo's voice message to everyone in the cafeteria, their reactions were calmer than I'd imagined. I guess they must have already imagined that he recorded something after they heard he had self-destructed. The discussion about our strategy moving forward, on the other hand, was much livelier, and it was clear what we needed to do. We needed to train hard in order to survive the invader attacks. With that settled, everyone went their own way, feeling determined. Free time! Let's go get our plants now. Plant gaming. Ima. Hiriko. Yukamu. Go out.
Ready to go?
We go to the forest. And we just collect a shit ton of plants. I got all that stuff. Oh, there's still a chest. There's still a chest over here. I guess I should make my way over there then. Still two things we haven't gotten. Okay. Well, sure. Ow. Oh my god. Okay. Fuck me, I guess. Alright. Oh, this is Hiriko food.
My turn. Out of my way. Oh, it's time to move. I'll chop you to pieces. Broken so soon. Now then, to biz. Out of my way. Time to move. How's this? Oh, it's time for battle.
Oh, fuck.
I'll chop you to pieces. Broken so soon. Now then, to business. Take this. How unsatisfying.
I'm good to go. This may hurt.
Time for battle. Out of my way. My turn. Die.
She's so good.
I found a little something.
Okay. Where are we going? just towards there. What? Ema. Ow. Stop.
We did it.
Oh my god. Okay.
I found a little something.
I don't even want to go. Whatever. Okay, thank you. Okay. Cool.
I found something.
Nice.
I found a little something.
Well, fuck me.
I'll take this.
Yes! We did it.
Still want to get that stuff. Sure.
I'll take this. I'll take this.
Yes!
Five. There. Okay, cool.
I'll take this.
No, this one.
What?
Alright. We can handle it. Just the two of us, I believe. It's at least my good two. Okay.
All right, let's get started.
Plus, I can also just...
How's this? Broken's time to move. I'll chop you to pieces. How unsatisfying. Ready whenever.
Okay,
That
nice.
all you got? Take this!
Now then, to biz die. Broken so soon.
I'm not done yet. Yeah! It's all right. Not gonna cut it! I'm not done yet. Ah! Oh, it's all right. There!
Okay, cool, cool.
We did it.
I'll take it. Just want to get to the fucking thing.
I'll take this.
There we go.
Quite a rare find. Let's head back.
Okay, we are planted up. We are plant maxing.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Oh, good night, Siri. So much happened today. Can't believe we lost an ego, too. There's no sense in dwelling on it. I need to keep moving forward. I'll go to sleep early today. I need to switch gears so I'm ready for what tomorrow may bring. Day 11.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 11th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to be ready to...
Morning already. I'm so sleepy. Just 10 more minutes. I just cozied up under my blanket and began to doze off again when... It's too early for this. Just give me one more minute. Knock it off. Is this some kind of prank to make me sleep deprived? Getting the hint that this assault on my doorbell would continue until I answered, I rubbed my eyes and got out of bed. I yawned as I opened the door to greet my morning visitor. Hi. Darmy? What is it? Hey! A wonderful, blood-soaked morning to you. That sounds pretty much the opposite of wonderful. What do you need? There's something I wanted to tell you.
Huh?
This early in the morning? I'll forget it if I don't say it ASAP. I just thought about it while I was peeing. Okay. What is it? So, like, I was hanging out in the school while you guys were fighting the invaders, right? Right, she'd been on standby during day 7 and day 8. And I was skipping through the halls hoping to find some crazed murderer lurking about, right? Sadly for me, I didn't find one, but I did find a little something very interesting. I was totally gonna tell you, but I forgot! It completely slipped my mind. Is it something interesting? I'll show you. I need to drag you into this anyway. Yo! Drag me into what? Once I finished getting dressed, Darmy immediately grabbed me by the hand and pulled me along as she smiled eerily. The library? I get the feeling you don't spend a lot of time here. So true. Books are only good for putting on top of your cup ramen while the noodles cook. But murderers love hiding in places like this, right? So I was just wandering around. That's when I found it. And by it, I mean info about who the murderer really is. You're kidding. There's no way there's an actual murderer. Take a look. Yo! Darmy plopped a worn-out looking notebook on the desk. Huh? Looks pretty old. What is it, a diary? The cover was deeply worn and filthy. The pages were yellowed, ripped, and stained. That was nothing compared to what jumped out at me when I opened it. I gulped hard. What is this? To put it simply, it was the most disturbing thing I'd ever seen. There was a shadowy figure holding some kind of blood-stained knife, and they had a large amount of blood splattered on them. Red and black. The space up to the figure's feet was completely filled in with red, as if they were standing in a sea of blood. Even worse, the actual paper of the notebook seemed to have real blood splattered on it. It's so sick, right? It looks pretty realistic. Is this some kind of prank? Maybe somebody made it with the Gift-O-Matic or something. Wow, Takumi, you're so boring. Live a little and imagine a fun killing game. Unfortunately, I'm happy to be boring when it comes to killing games. More importantly, is there something written here? I'm not sure either. I could only read about half of it. The letters were smudged and a fair amount of it was indecipherable.
Somebody help Don kill.
Logically speaking, it probably says, somebody help me, I don't want to be killed. A murderer attacked them! I mean, look, they wrote more too! Then they went all crazy and itchy tasty on us! I don't care if this is the journal of the actual murderer or not. I want to know what it says. I connected whatever I could make out and tried to decipher the diary, but What it said was difficult for me to believe. A killer is hiding somewhere in the school. Once they find their prey, they slice their bodies to ribbons with their weapon. The killer took many of my friends. They're all dead now. The killer is human, but inhuman. No matter how many times I kill them, they won't stay dead. None of it makes any sense. Someone help me. I'll be killed. We'll all be killed. We're all going to die. The writing grew messier and messier with each page. I managed to read this far by filling in the blanks wherever I could, but it's completely unreadable past this point. The way the brushstrokes danced across the page seemed to show the author's maddening terror. It was a little unsettling. In the end, the diary entries simply stopped. The identity of the culprit was never revealed. Yo! How'd you like that? A killer hidden in the school sounds pretty romantic to me.
Huh?
This is ridiculous. It's obviously just a made-up story. I mean, an immortal killer? Really? Hey, we're basically immortal too. It's not that weird. She has a point, but still. This diary's pretty old. There's no date, but it's clearly been through some long years. Were hemoanima and the Revivomatic a thing here that long ago? No idea. I don't care about the details anyway. More importantly, doesn't this seem connected to the threatening message?
Huh?
The message? That was the signal that the killing was about to begin! And now we're all going to... Hey, what's gotten into you? The message was just a prologue. Things are really about to kick off now. I can feel it. This is so exciting! Who's gonna be the first casualty?
Hey!
That's not funny, Darmy. Not at a time like this. We don't do those kind of jokes, Darmy. I know you think it's a joke or made up, but how can you be so sure, Takumi? We never found out who wrote the message, and there's no proof this diary is fake. Yeah, but still. You're the one in the most danger since you're trying to brush it all off as a lie, aren't you? I wanted to tell her not to be ridiculous, but I couldn't argue her logic. Are we all going to die? Is someone going to kill us? Have I lost my mind? Of course they're not. That makes no sense. I'll take the diary. Don't tell anyone about this, okay? Oh? You're keeping it a secret? We have enough on our plate dealing with the invaders. I don't want to saddle everybody with pointless anxiety. So please, just do what I'm asking. Whatever. It's more fun if the killing starts unexpectedly anyway. Thanks, I guess. I hid the diary under my clothes and hurriedly left the library. I couldn't shake the feeling that I needed to hold on to it for some reason. Back in my room, I quickly shut the diary in the drawer of my desk. I need to prepare for the next invader attack. That's where my focus needs to be. I can't just sit here. I need to do something. Alright. Gift time. What's everyone doing in here? Yeah, I need to give stuff to Darmy. Art items, cool accessories, horror accessories. Which one of these have I not given her? I haven't given her to the pressing rogue guy. Okay.
How do you know me so well? Have you been stalking me?
Okay. Yeah, we're just behind on her because she fucking died so early in the other timeline. It's really unfortunate that she just dies that early in the quote-unquote true ending route. I don't think I've ever hung out with Nozomi in here, so I'm gonna try it. Maybe I have. I don't remember. Do I? How many more? Fuck. Oh, we could use some stuff for her. Okay. Did you come here to use the gift-o-matic, Takumi? I came to make shortcake with the gift-o-matic. Do you want some too, Takumi? Okay, I did. I ate shortcake when it was on me. I have done this before. Oops. Oh well. I don't remember anything. Nothing ever happens.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
It's nighttime already. Sure enough, there was no attack today. What about tomorrow, or the day after? They could even show up 5 minutes from now. Calm down, Takumi. If you let yourself go down this rabbit hole, you'll never get out. My head was hazy, like it was filled with fog. I knew it was because of the weird stuff Darmy had said. Everyone's going to be killed?
No. I have to do the killing.
I was shocked by the words that left my mouth. As wary as I was about the invaders, there was no reason for me to say something like that. I've just been too tired lately. I'm going to sleep. I crawled under the covers and forced my mind to shut itself off.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 12th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy!
I have to do the killing. What the fuck is
Prepare to
up with
spend
him?
another day. Be ready to...
Now then, how should I spend the day? I'd like to be ready since the invaders can show up at any time, but... Anyway, I'll just think about this after breakfast. After I wrapped up a quick breakfast in the cafeteria, I was in the middle of thinking about my plans for the day while walking down the hallway when... What was that? It was my controller disconnecting. A loud noise suddenly echoed down the hall. Did that come from the metal shop? Man, who is making so much noise this early in the morning? I gingerly went inside. I saw Tsubasa there, a serious look on her face, making something at a workbench. Tsubasa, what are you doing this early in the morning?
Huh?
Oh, Takumi. Sorry, I was so focused I didn't notice you come in. I was just making a bomb. A bomb?
Hey!
How are you so casual about it? What's even going on? Well, actually, I just happened to find these plans for a bomb. A strong one that uses undying flames.
Huh?
Where did you even... It's a long story, so I'll spare you the details. Basically, it was stored in what was left of Sirei's memory bank. Since it uses undying flames, I'm hoping it can work on the invaders. You're not wrong. A bomb like that could really help us out in a battle. Right? That's why I wanted to give it a shot. It'll take a lot of time and effort, not to mention it's real hard, but I gotta try. Thanks, Tsubasa. I'm hoping for good news. Oh, and one more thing. I'll be holed up here in the metal shop for a while, but you absolutely cannot come in while I'm working on this, okay? It's dangerous. Got it. Don't push yourself too hard, okay? I said bye to Tsubasa and left the metal shop. I don't have time to relax either. I need to give it my all. Yeah, don't enter this room no matter what, even if I haven't left in 4 days. Because I'm dead. Alright. Let's make gifts. Cool accessories, horror accessories. Temporary tattoo. I don't have it. Okay. Maybe she wants the earrings, but... Punk style. Oh, she wants the bomb collar. Okay. Sure.
have you been stalking me?
Man, I haven't given her shit. We got more stuff for Nozomi, right? Knowledge tools. Oops, not. Where's knowledge? Oh, she wants the planosphere. Cool.
Wow! I can have this? Thank you. I'll cherish it forever and ever.
Oh, lordy. I guess I could upgrade moves, too. I forgot about that.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then.
Good night. Phew, it's late. I better get some sleep. After a light stretch, I immediately fell asleep. It's day 13.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 13th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend a nut. Be ready.
Well, time to start my day. Okay. I want to hang out with Kyochika in the Strange Room. Let's see what our upgrades are looking like. Sure. $200, damn. That's a lot. Yeah, I really have more BP than I know what to do with. Sure. Dude, I don't know. Okay. Oh, I'm out of BP now. Okay. Didn't realize I spent it all. Let's hang out with Kyoshka. Oh, Sir Takumi, I must live in this room from now on.
Huh.
The more I look at this room, the cooler it gets. It's like some dark and mysterious secret base. I must have done that before. Kyoshka really likes this weird room. She has a taste of a middle schooler. Okay. Let's learn more about Darmy, I guess. Takumi, come act in this movie I'm shooting, okay? Look what I made with the Gift-O-Matic! I can use this video camera to direct my very own movie! I'm gonna make the nastiest, most messed up splatter film ever made, and send the TRC into a total spiral of terror! So I need you to act in my movie, as a corpse! A corpse? Yep, all you have to do is die on camera. Just plunge a knife into your belly and gut yourself! I'm not gonna commit seppuku for your movie. Besides, it has nothing to do with acting. It's fine. I can just bring you back with the Revive-O-Matic. Filming starts now! I have the set ready over there. I ran as fast as my feet would carry me. Cool.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Oh, good night.
Ah.
Another uneventful day. I sure hope I can say the same about tomorrow. He could not say the same about tomorrow.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 14th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy!
Woo!
Prepare to be ready to give...
When I got to the cafeteria, everyone was already there and starting their meals. Good morning, Takumi. Would you like some bean paste stuffed hamburger? No, I'm good. But you're all up early today. We've been training hard, so we're waking up famished.
Huh?
You're training too? But you hate fighting. I don't want to be caught with my proverbial pants down if something happened to my dear sister. I'm prepared to defend her if things go wrong. That's the only reason. He's changed. Last time he said he couldn't risk his own life if he wanted to protect Kako. Is his powered-up hemo anima making him more inclined to fight? I'll be off then. I have more training to do. Once Ima left the seat, Kako leaned in close and whispered in my ear. Takumi, I've been practicing with my infuser too. Yoshika and Mocha are teaching me how to use it in secret. You mean secret from Ima? Yeah, he says it's dangerous, but I want to be able to fight too. That's great. Let me know if I can help, okay? Okay, thank you. With a happy smile on her face, Kako took off after Ima. Come to think of it, Shoma's been keeping up his training with Takamaru, too. Everyone's working hard to survive, to protect those they care about. I need to do the same. The next attack should be on day 29. Alright, buddy. Although I can't count on my memories of the future anymore. Assuming the attack will still occur on that day is better than being completely in the dark. Anything may happen and at any moment. I need to be prepared. I finished a quick breakfast and looked at the clock. The day was just beginning. Now then, time to decide what I want to do today. Yeah, so... cheap food. I probably won't take minerals. So I can do that today. Clean tools for Kiyoshika. Okay. That probably will take minerals. Womp womp. There's a lot of cheap food, so... let's hope I know which one's for Darmy. She likes candy. Maybe she wants this. Because I'm pretty sure I gave snack selection to someone already. Yeah, it's for Gaku. Robs people of reason, huh?
How do you know me so well?
Nice.
Have you been stalking me?
There we go. Let's bond with Darmy.
Okay, Takumi, let's not beat around the bush. You want me to recommend my favorite killing games to you, right?
Yeah.
Amateurs always expect to be spoon-fed information without putting in the work. I've had to shed blood and tears, trawling through miles of crap to find rare gems worth playing, you know? The killing game genre's overrun with stale copycats and rip-offs. So many of them are more like a checklist of tropes than anything original. I can't talk to anyone who hasn't plunged into that cesspool of despair and tasted the indignity themselves. So anyway, my favorite killing game, right? I'm in the midst of making it right now. You'll just have to wait until it's ready. I'm gonna pull all these ideas floating around in my head together into the magnum opus of all magnum opuses! It's got high school kids killing each other while dungeon crawling. An escape room with gambling elements offering great cash rewards. Oh, am I brilliant or what?
Nice. Yay, Darmy. Alright. See if I can make a thing for Kyoshika. What is it? Clean tools? For dabbing on swords. Oh, well, yeah. Makes sense to me.
You have made my day, Sir Takumi! Am I right to interpret this as a marriage proposal?
Damn, I'm still behind on her. Fuck, man.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Ah.
Another day is done. I'm beat. I better rest up so I'm ready for tomorrow. I was about to climb into bed when my eyes suddenly stopped on the drawer of my desk.
Huh?
Everyone's going to die, huh? I suddenly remembered what Darmy said. I'd almost gotten caught up in the eerie vibe in the library, but nothing strange had happened since. Must be some sort of lame prank. The message in the diary. Who could that be at this hour? I slowly opened the door to see my visitor. Huh? Here'd it go.
Oh?
What? You look like you've seen a ghost. Oh, sorry. I just wasn't expecting you to drop by. Anyway, do you need something? Let me make it short. The enemy will attack tomorrow. Be ready. Huh? That's all the business I have with you. Sorry to disturb you so late at night. Wait. How do you know they're coming tomorrow? Good night, Takumi. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, here it go. Hiriko quietly left without attempting to further explain herself. I thought about chasing after her, but stopped myself. I had a feeling she wasn't going to tell me anything further. How would she know there's going to be an attack tomorrow? And even if that's true, why is she telling me? My head started to hurt again. The dull pain interrupted my thoughts. I couldn't take it. I had to lay down in bed. And before long, I fell into a deep sleep.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 50th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day. Be ready to...
Oh, boy. There was the usual announcement. Just another typical morning here at Last Defense Academy. I jolted mid-yawn, suddenly remembering last night, and leapt out of bed. Right, the attack. Hideko said they're coming today. Is it true? I need to ask her. I'd better hurry to the cafeteria. I don't think she wants everyone to know that she knows. I made it to the cafeteria, but there was no sign of Hideko. She's still sleeping? Or did she already eat? Takumi, my dude! What are you looking so shifty for? Hey, Gaku, have you seen Hideko? Hideko? Probably not. She always vanishes without a trace. One moment she's there, the next she's gone. She totally does. Maybe she's a lone wolf. I guess it's because she's used to being by herself. She doesn't hang out with others unless she has a reason to. Why don't we ask Darumi? She seems to be a huge fan of Hideko. Isn't she still sleeping? I went to get her for breakfast, but she didn't answer. Huh. Okay. Thanks, guys. Guess I'll just eat breakfast for now. I put some grilled fish, rice, and miso soup on my tray and sat down, only to find myself making eye contact with Kurara across from me. Good morning, Kurara. You look as stupid as ever. You're getting poor on my food. She's one to talk about anyone's face. How does she eat with that mask on anyway? But if I asked, she'd probably flip out. I'll just keep my questions to myself. I've been puzzling over this for quite some time. Lady Kurara, how do you eat with that mask on? Excuse me? You have something to say about the way I present myself? I'll shove that stupid sword of yours all the way through your gaping hole. My holy Jumanji sword, I think. I might cry. Man, forget this. I need to finish eating and go find Hideko. I was just reaching for my rice bowl when... Hey, is that an attack this early in the morning?
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
Damn it. It was really just like Hideko said, but I didn't think it would happen so soon. Everybody, look at the monitor. Here they come. That's my invader impression. The place is fucking crawling with invaders. We gotta fight back. I'm all set to go. Ring the gong whenever you're ready. Everyone prepare to engage. It's time for a defensive battle. Yes, sir. Shoma, you ain't ready for the battlefield. Wait with the twins unless you want to get yourself killed. But I trained so hard. You'll just be holding us back if you can't use your damn hemo animal right. You hear me? Sit this one out. Oh, we're going to sortie. Oh my god, stop with the fucking sortie. So you guys take care of the school. I think Darumi's in a room, so someone go let her know what's going on. Understood. Our hema anima is still unstable, so we'll take you up on the offer. Everybody. Don't worry, we'll snuff them out and end this quick. Hideko, when did you... There's no time to talk. Let's head for the war room. Right. That's everyone. Take a look at the monitor. Doing as Hideko so forcefully commanded, I looked at the live feed of the battlefield.
2 commanders?
Sheesh. This is going to be killer. 2 at the same time.
For real? That's twice the work!
Why are there so many invaders? Takumi, judging from your reaction, this isn't something you knew about. No. I've never seen 2 commanders attack at the same time. Oh dear. A drastic change from the timeline that came from is nothing new at this point. I need to focus. There's only one thing to do now. We have to make it through this. Tsubasa, are you ready with the new bomb? I'll set. I haven't tested it yet, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Thanks, that'll help. Let's keep that as our trump card. You think we could beat him if we use it? It's a last resort. Anyway, quickly, get into position. It's time to fight. Right, go, SDU Rangers! I'll handle this. Come, Holy Jumanji Sword. Let us go mad and cause chaos together! Here we go. Defensive battle initiate. Right. I don't know why Shoma can't fight. He seems fine to me. I mean, I don't really care that he's not here, but like... Alright, let's do it. I want some more absorptions. Fucking Gaku and Moko again. So weird. Alright.
Ready when you are.
Okay. I can combo this
Take that!
into a kill.
Let's
on
do
the
this.
next turn.
Ha! Go. My turn.
Oh my god. Dude, what is up with this thing? Can't wait till it dies and I can get rid of it.
There! Here we go. Yeah! Oh, my turn. That's it. Good to go. Yeah! All right.
Based. Probably want to buff one of these guys.
Bring it on!
I'll just do this.
Boom! It's my turn!
Sure.
Moko wins again!
Here, look, go.
My turn. Take this! Alright, let's get started. Die! How unsatisfying. Time to move. Take this! Broken so soon. Time for battle. How's this? How unsatisfying.
Yeah.
Onward! You've left yourself open! Leave it to me. Banzai! My apologies. Onward. Nen! Leave it to me. Yeah! Let us begin.
Gaku now.
Just watch me. Too freaking good. Prepped and ready. That's what I'm talking about. Yes.
Beautiful.
Hauling ass! Full throttle! Eat this! Knocked it out of the park!
Okay. What are we left with? Just a bunch of stragglers here.
Just
Take
ring
out
that
like
bell.
2 stragglers here.
I'm taking the wheel!
So you won. All right, let's get started. Die! Time for battle. Out of my way. Broken so soon.
I don't know.
Here we go.
Takumi?
I've got this. Gotta push it. Here we go. Take this.
Ugh! It's my turn! Boom! Locked and loaded! How's this? I'm good whenever! Ugh! I'm taking the wheel! How's this?
Two arms!
Let's freaking go!
Let's get to the killing. I'm good to go. This may hurt.
Alright. Sure.
Now you face Valagarzo, the paragon of indomitability. Your war ends here. No matter what happens, I will never yield.
It's Lion
Blood of
Fucker,
my
isn't
bond, release!
it? Yeah, but they fused. It's been a while. And Worm.
I am the paragon of salvation.
We didn't fight them in the romance trap, did we? I guess it was.
Done letting you have your way.
Oh, it was while we were sleeping. That's why.
In the name of God most holy, I will purge you from this planet!
Ew. Gross. I can't even look.
That's the commander that absorbed Ema last time. Everyone, stay away from her!
Wait, they're doing something.
Huh?
How long has it been since we last fought together as one section? I can't wait to go wild again!
Can't you at least try to act your age? We need to finish this quickly. Remember, we're not just fighting for ourselves anymore.
Did they just fuse?
How insolent! Then they'll just have to die together!
Takumi, Tsubasa. Once we weaken them, finish them off with the bomb immediately.
Huh? We're gonna use the bomb?
Just do as I say. Takumi, are you ready?
Got it! Tsubasa, on my signal, fire away!
Right.
Hiriko must be asking us to do this for a reason. She was right about today's attack, so she must know something.
Work together and protect the school, everybody!
Alright, let's see what side it's on.
All right.
Okay, it is on this side.
Let's do this!
Nice.
One last strike!
Take care of the rest.
Alright. We get it back in blood.
Watch me. Get the hell out of my way! Did you see that?
Okay, we got 9. We got 9 on it.
My turn.
Beautiful.
Die! How unsatisfied. Now then, to business. I'll chop you to pieces. Time to move. How's this? Broken. Ready whenever. Out of my way.
Alright.
How unsatisfying.
Let's heal and go for it again.
Leave it to me. All good.
I owe you. I've got this.
Sure.
One last strike!
I've got this.
Heal now.
I'll help.
I owe you one. Ready when you are.
One last strike!
Take care of the rest.
Alright. How do we do this?
I'm good whenever. Shifting gears.
Thanks. Now then, to business. Die! Broken so soon. Time for battle. I'll chop you to pieces. How unsatisfying.
Full throttle!
Leave it to me. Banzai! Let us begin. Flash! Leave it to me. Banzai! Onward! Flash! My apologies.
Let's freaking go! Let's do this! Oh yeah!
Whenever you're ready. I've got your back.
I owe you. Let's go.
One last strike!
I'm prepped and ready. I'll patch you up.
Thanks. Good to go.
Take that!
Got it. My turn. Ha! All right, let's go.
One last strike!
Take care of the rest.
Let's get to the killing.
Just ring that bell! Smash! Tag me in! Ooh, yeah! Bring it on! Smash! Moko wins again!
You're definitely done. Couldn't do it in one turn, but...
I've got this.
I can't wait.
It's gonna make you bleed.
How about this?
Oh look, here we go. We do not care about the fucking shield you put up.
Ready whenever. All right, let's get started. I can hardly contain myself. Time to move. Out of my way. All right, let's get started. How's this? Time for battle. I'll chop you to pieces. All right, let's take this. My turn. All right,
Yep.
my turn. Done. Time to move. Show me your insides.
Life is a highway. I'm gonna ride it all night long. If you're going my way...
They overwhelmed us!
We're not done yet. And we have Overlord Meshness.
Takumi, now!
He'd go give me the signal as she watched him try to get back up again. Right. Time to finish them off.
Tsubasa, the bomb!
Got it! Get back, everybody!
Tsubasa shouted her warning and turned the Undying Flames bomb toward the commanders. The resulting shockwave was strong enough to make the ground beneath us shake. I looked back down at the schoolyard and... And what? There was no trace of the commanders.
Thank goodness! It worked!
Whoa! That bomb was insane! We're freaking invincible!
Yeah, looks like we pulled it off.
Life disappears so easily. I'd watched all the commanders get obliterated with a sense of detachment.
Another successful defensive battle. Excellent work, everyone.
We have to fight if we want to survive. After our long battle, we dragged our tired bodies off to rest. I could ask Hiriko what happened tomorrow. I prepared a light meal in the cafeteria and tottered back to my room.
Ah.
It's that time again, huh? I hadn't realized how much time had passed during the battle. I'm starving. Our breakfast got interrupted, so I never got to eat properly. Trying to keep my stomach from growling, I laid out the meal I'd prepared on my desk, but I couldn't bring myself to eat a single bite. Why? I wanted to put it in my mouth, but my mind refused it. This isn't what I want to eat. It isn't? But then what do I want to eat? It's only day 15. I can't start tripping now. I reassured myself, and just as I was about to force some food into my mouth, I whirled around, sensing a presence. Sure enough, there he was. You haven't been looking so good lately. Is something wrong? You don't seem to be in great spirits yourself. Did you catch a cold? Sadly, I've never felt so much as a cool breeze. I'm kidding. What's the matter? I was just curious about how you were holding up. I saw today's battle. Right, we owe you for that bomb. It was incredibly powerful. A certain amount of undying flames needs to be drained from me every day. Honestly, even at the pace the machines are going, it's barely enough. The bomb used up even more energy on top of that. So that's why you seem so weak. Hey, do you think my flames are helping you achieve your desired future? Of course they are. I came from the future, so I should know. Your power is indispensable if all of us want to survive all 100 days here. I see. Right. If there is hope in the future you wish for, I'll lend you my strength. But if the path towards that future changes... If the path changes? What do you mean by that? I can't explain it well. Maybe my fears are unfounded, but... You've been wanting to say something for a while now. Just tell me. His expression troubled, he quietly vanished without saying a word. I'm making good progress. I'm doing what I need to do, and protecting everything I need to protect. I'll get back everything I lost last time. I murmured to myself as I dove into my bed. My hunger had completely vanished the moment my intense sleepiness overtook me. I closed my eyes and immediately fell into a deep sleep. I slowly opened my eyes, unsure if I was in reality or a dream. What time is it? I rubbed my eyes, got up, and checked the clock. To my surprise, it was already late at night. No way. How long was I asleep? My head hurt violently, maybe from oversleeping. I took some supplements and crawled back into bed. I feel like I could sleep forever. Couldn't bring myself to move, and as I curled up in the blanket, I grew sleepy once again. I should be training or strategizing or doing anything other than this. Exhaustion won out. I couldn't find the will to do anything. In the end, I didn't leave my room at all and fell back into a deep sleep. And so, day 16 at Last Defense Academy passed without anything happening at all. I think. You think? A sudden forceful impact connected with the back of my head. My head ached so badly I thought it would split in two. I realized I wasn't in bed. I'd fallen onto cold, hard ground.
What happened?
I gritted my teeth through the pain and opened my eyes. The blurry sight before me was clearly not my room. Is this the biolab? It had that distinct medical smell, and the familiar lights used for surgery. I was sure of it. What the hell am I doing here? I was sleeping in my room. Gripping my throbbing head, I slowly got up. I need to figure out what happened. Just then, I sensed someone by the operating table. I strained my eyes and saw...
Hiruko!
A few feet away, Hiruko had fallen on her backside in front of the operating table.
Hiruko, what are you doing here?
Her expression looked immensely pained, and in front of her was someone standing over her holding a rumbling power saw.
Who are you?
They were wearing something that looked like a diving suit, their face hidden under their helmet. I immediately knew what was happening as they slowly approached Hiruko. No, she's going to die. I moved before I could even think. I ran toward the strange figure. I rammed the person holding the power saw in my entire body. They staggered for a moment, but quickly regained their footing. Stay down. I grabbed at them again, trying to get them to drop their weapon. But they were holding on tight, leading to a tug-of-war between us. Let it go! Drop it! I couldn't move too dexterously while I was dodging the blade. And eventually they backed me up near the window. No, they'll kill me. It's do or die. The moment we reversed positions, I grabbed them and tackled them as hard as I could. The glass of the window shattered explosively, and the two of us fell to the ground, still locked in a grapple. My chest ached as if it had been crushed. I couldn't breathe properly. But I still got myself on my feet and glanced around. Ah! They were right practically within arm's reach. They silently grabbed the power saw and began to draw closer to me. I need to run, or they'll kill me. I ran at full speed in the darkness. Who are they? Why are they doing this? I was clueless, drenched in horrible, uneasy sweat. Run, run, run. But where? If I run inside the school, someone else might get hurt. Glancing back at the shadowy figure closing in on me, all I could do was keep running. Eventually, I ended up at... Finally stopped, my path blocked by the raging flames. Damn it, where do I run to? I turned on my heel and... The violently spinning blade of the power saw was slowly getting closer. I tried to back away, but the flames licked at my back. There's nowhere to run. They raised the power saw, staring at me like they were locking onto their target, and viciously swung it down. I'm going to die. The blade was coming right at me, so I... So you what? Kick the attacker, dodge the attack. I don't fucking know. Like, they have the suit that makes them immune to hemoanima, right? I really, I don't know. I'll just kick them, I guess. Whatever. Keeping the attacker in sight, I adjusted my balance. I let momentum carry me forward and kicked their leg as hard as I could.
Not you like that!
The figure in the suit lurched and fell, the power saw clattering to the ground.
There!
I didn't waste any time. I grabbed the weapon and brandished it in front of me.
Now it's my turn!
I raised the deadly spinning blades and brought them down on my attacker, only for them to dodge out of the way at the last second.
You won't get away!
They were sprinting away in the opposite direction now. I tightened my grip on the power saw and ran after them. I couldn't afford to let them escape. If I took my eyes off them for even a second, they'd melt into the darkness and I'd be at their mercy again.
I won't let that happen.
The power saw was weighing me down, though. I'd never catch up like this. There was only one thing to do. Whoever this person was, I had to stop them. I tossed the power saw into a nearby bush and broke into a sprint. My chest was tight from how hard I was pushing myself. My legs were so tired they were practically numb. But I didn't stop. I couldn't give up now. I cleared my mind and ran. Little by little, I was catching up to my quarry. A few feet more and I'd be right on top of them.
Huh? Where did they go?
Then I saw them. They were running toward the Academy's main entrance with a sense of definite purpose. That's not good. Put on a last desperate burst of speed, but it wasn't enough. They got ahead of me and made it through the doorway. Damn it, no! In the darkness, I hadn't noticed where they were going until it was too late. Now, thanks to my carelessness, the school's safety had been compromised. I have to hurry. Right into the school, following the strange figure's footsteps. I hadn't given up on catching them yet. The person in the black suit continued to run around the school. They moved confidently, almost like they already knew their way around. Just where are you going, anyway? I was still having trouble closing the distance between us. Then they turned a corner and I lost sight of them. Where did they go? No one answered my question. The only sound in the lonely hallway was my own voice echoing. They can't have gone far. I need to keep this up or else they'll escape completely. I checked every hallway, every classroom, every locker I could find, but the mystery assailant wasn't in any of them. They'd probably used the cover of darkness to slip out of the school unnoticed. That, or they were still lying in wait somewhere. I continued my systematic search until I arrived at the boys' bathroom on the second floor. The window was wide open and there were muddy footprints all around it. They must have escaped through here. It's the only thing that makes sense. Who in the world was that? More importantly, is Hiriko okay? What about the others? I turned to leave and go check. But all of a sudden, I felt like the inside of my head was getting turned inside out, and then... I blacked out abruptly and completely, as if a plug had been pulled somewhere in my mind.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 17th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved.
My consciousness slowly but surely drifted back from the dark depths it had fallen into. I opened my eyes and found myself looking up at a familiar ceiling. It's my room. I remember now. Last night, Hiriko was attacked by someone in a weird suit in a biolab. I chased after the attacker, but I lost them. And then I blacked out. Wait a minute. If I passed out, how did I get back here? I don't remember a thing. Did someone carry me here? And come to think of it... Hiriko! Is she okay? Did anyone else get attacked? I reflexively sprang out of bed, but then... Ow! The moment I tried to move, a sharp pain shot through my entire body. I guess I did push myself pretty hard last night. I even jumped out of a second-floor window. I don't think I broke any bones, but it still hurts. Looking in the mirror, I was covered in cuts and bruises. It was no wonder moving around hurt so much. Even so, I couldn't just stay put and recuperate. There were too many questions that needed answering. I fought through the pain and made my way to the cafeteria. Arriving in the cafeteria, I did a quick head count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 13. And me makes 14. We're all here. Even Hiriko, the one I'd been the most worried about, looked fine. Seeing them all here eating breakfast like nothing was wrong, I heaved a sigh of relief. Thank goodness. Everyone's okay.
Hey!
Morning, Takumi! What's the matter? You look all out of breath. Well, Wait, don't you guys know what happened last night? Didn't Hiriko tell you? Huh? Something happened last night? Do they really not know? How could they not have noticed all the running around and glass breaking? Moko, can you get everyone together for me when breakfast is over? You seem real serious about this. Alright, leave it to me. In the meantime, you should eat too. And try to relax a little, okay, hon? Sure, thank you. I left the rest to Moko and tried not to panic as I wolfed down some food. A little later, everyone gathered around a table at Moko's prompting. Is this going to take long? I think I'm heading for a sugar crash. And that's what you get for putting a ton of chocolate and ice cream on top of your donburi. You wanted to talk to us about something, Takumi? Yeah, it's about last night. I got right into it and began explaining what happened. But something wasn't right. Hey, where's Hiriko? Wasn't she here a moment ago? Oh yeah, she said she wasn't feeling well, so she went back to her room. Huh? Being around a disgusting tardigrade like me probably made her queasy. That could be a problem. Without her, I can't... What, can't get off? Did you get bored of harassing Nozomi and found another girl to set your grubby little hands on? How many innocent maidens will you corrupt before you're satisfied? How indecent, and yet, how intriguing. I demand you tell me more. What are you guys talking about? Anyway, that's not the point. I prefer to have Hiroko around so she can back up my story, but I can't exactly go and drag her back here. There's nothing I can do about it. I'll just have to do the best I can on my own. Alright, it's a long story, but here goes. I recounted the events of the previous night, so far as my memory of them would allow. Naturally, I started with the strange figure who attacked Hiroko with a power saw. From there, I talked about how we both jumped out of the biolab window, me chasing the attacker after they lost their weapon, only for me to lose sight of them. The others listened in open-mouthed amazement. They probably didn't know whether to believe me or write the whole thing off as a fever dream. That just about covers it. Are you serious? All that really happened last night? Hold on, I need a minute to take all this in. My brain kind of short-circuited after you brought in the maniac with a power saw. I don't get what's going on either. That's why I wanted Hiroko here so she could fill us in. Damn. How the hell did none of the rest of us realize all that was going down? The biolab's walls have surprisingly good soundproofing for some reason. You did a good job making it through this ordeal alive, Mr. Sumino. Yeah, you're a total champ, Takumi. It's kind of scary, though. Just imagine what might have happened to Hiroko if you hadn't been there. Even if this maniac had made mincemeat out of her, we could have just fed it into the Revivomatic to bring her back. Don't talk about her like she's a sausage filling. Besides, there's a limit to what the machine can do. But what were you doing in the biolab at that hour, Takumi? How can you not remember? I can only assume you were drugged or sleepwalking. If you're not making all this up, that is. What, you think I'm the one who attacked Hiroko? I'm just speaking hypothetically. Honestly, I don't see how attacking our teammates would benefit you. So I'm not entertaining the idea too seriously. We won't be able to say anything for sure until we get Hiroko's side of the story. Maybe it was some kind of shape-shifting enemy. I mean, there's no one else in the school apart from us. No, the alarm would have gone off if that was it. And the invaders always show up in huge swarms, not one at a time. Then does that mean the attacker was one of us? No, that can't be. But we've already been getting threats. What if even more freaky stuff starts happening after this? Just like that, the whole room seemed to frost over. Everybody looked uneasy. But hold on a minute. I didn't mean to make it sound like that. But now the possibility's out there, you can't deny it. Not unless we all have solid alibis, or if we catch the real maniac. So, there really is a traitor? Among us. There is always only one truth, which means, who was it exactly? This isn't good. At this rate, everyone's going to start getting paranoid. What can I say to calm them down? But before I could think of anything... Darnamy, who'd been silent throughout the conversation, suddenly began to tremble all over.
It's happening! We're finally getting dragged into a killing game!
And there's a murderer in our midst! A notorious serial killer! This is the kind of twist I've been waiting for! It was like a dam had suddenly burst. Darnamy's deranged laughter filled the room. A serial killer hiding in a group of students? Only someone with a severely unsound mind would come up with something like that. Is that a shot at Kodaka? SMH. Threatening messages, serial killers, power saw maniacs. I can't take this! Yeah! This is so cool! Let's go crazy and start killing each other! What if someone here is a serial killer, actually? Maybe we should let Miss Amamiya handle the killer. You know, fight fire with fire. Or in this case, maniac with maniac. And if we need the sacrifice, I'll volunteer. But I might be so useless even the killer won't waste time on me. So we're just assuming all this stuff about a killer is true now? I can't keep up. Guys, please, let's not get paranoid. But from now on, if you have to walk around alone at night, be careful. Might be a good idea to keep our infusers with us, too. Then we'll be ready to fight back if the killer tries anything. I'm gonna go see what I can do about fixing the biolab window. It'll be a good chance to investigate the scene, too. Thanks. Sorry for the trouble. I'll go see how Hiriko's doing. I'll let you guys know if I find out anything new. Everyone nodded in agreement, and the meeting broke up. First of all, I need to talk to Hiriko. She said she's not feeling well, but hopefully it's nothing serious. Just as I was about to leave the cafeteria... Darmi, you're still here? Seems like that diary was the real deal after all, huh? Don't worry, Takumi. I won't say a thing. It's our little secret. Laughing creepily to herself, Darmi skipped out of the cafeteria. I hadn't mentioned that old diary to anyone either. It wasn't exactly a credible source, and I didn't want to risk making everyone even more paranoid. Anyway, I really need to go talk to Hiriko. I pulled myself together and made my way to the door rooms on the roof. No good, huh? I rang Hiriko's doorbell, but there was no reply. Didn't sound like anyone was moving around inside either. I was reaching toward the bell to ring again, but thought better of it. She's probably sleeping. I feel bad for disturbing her. After the events of last night, I was still pretty worried. But I decided to leave Hiriko be for now. I'll ask her later. I've still got plenty to do in the meantime. Reluctantly, I turned away and left to attend to other matters. I already knew where my next stop was going to be. This is where I chased the killer around last night. At the time, it had been too dark for me to make out very much, but I had a general idea of where to go. It should be right around here. I began to rummage around in the darkness and shrubs, searching for something I'd left behind last night. It took me a while, but I eventually found it. Here it is. This is what I'd been looking for. The power saw I'd taken from the killer and thrown into the bushes during our chase. I can't just leave this lying around here. I better put it somewhere safe. Hefting up the power saw, I carried it back to the school. Okay, it should be good here for now. The metal shop seemed to like as good a hiding place as any. It was already full of guns and landmines and other lethal-looking objects. Set the power saw down in a corner of the room and stared at it for a moment. Up close, these blades look even bigger and more deadly. I'm glad I didn't get hit. Whoever that had been brandishing this at me and Hiriko, they were definitely out to kill us. But why? What motive could they possibly had? I should probably go over the whole incident again. I'll tell the others I've stashed a power saw in here next time we're all together. Closing the metal shop door behind me, I left and went back to my room. Back in my room, I collapsed onto my bed, exhausted. Looking at the clock, I realized half the day was gone already. I knew I ought to be using this downtime wisely to prepare for our next battle. I just couldn't motivate myself to do any of that today. I still have 3 major mysteries to solve. The first was what had happened last night. What was I doing in the biolab with no memory of how I got there? Why was Hiriko being attacked? The second was the person in the strange black suit. I had no idea who they were, what they were doing here, or why. And the third... My gaze slowly traveled to my desk. I hadn't looked at that strange diary again since putting it away. It couldn't be. Could it? I got up from my bed, opened the desk drawer, and took out the old notebook. This thing still creeps me out. What kind of deranged person had written these illegible words and scribbled this picture of the killer? Looking at it gave me a weird, sickly feeling inside, like I was being drawn into the madness on the page. That was the signal that the killing was about to begin! Yep. Die. Darmi's crazed words welled up in the back of my mind. Were the threatening messages in this diary really connected somehow? I wanted to dismiss it all as a meaningless series of pranks, but I still had doubts I couldn't quite dismiss. Those seeds of suspicion were starting to grow, threatening to choke me from the inside.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 18th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable. Be ready to give your life.
I woke up to the usual morning announcement and slowly got out of bed. I didn't get a chance to talk to Hiriko yesterday. I left the tracker down today at some point. But first, I should go to the cafeteria. I need to tell the others about the power saw. When I arrived, everyone was already there. Everyone except Hiriko. I waited and waited, but she didn't show. In the end, I told the rest of the team that I'd stashed a power saw in the metal shop for now, and left. Whew, I feel a little calmer in here. I needed a change of scenery and found myself visiting the leisure lounge. There's no one here. That's too bad. I was in the mood to talk to someone. Wasn't really sure what to do, so I sat on a chair by the side of the pool and gazed at the water for a while. Suddenly, I got an unpleasant, twisty feeling in my stomach. Why am I so hungry? I just ate a few minutes ago. What's going on with my stomach? My appetite seems to come and go a lot lately. I reached out for a bottle of water in hopes of quelling my hunger pangs. And as I did... Oh. Hiriko! Surprised, troubled expression crossed her face. She must not have expected to find me here. I thought I'd finally get to talk to her, but as soon as she saw me, she turned around and began walking away. Hey, wait! I ran after Hiriko and grabbed her, wrapping a hand around one of her long, slender arms. Let me go. Sorry, but I can't right now. I need to talk to you, Hiriko. I have nothing to say to you. Hiriko looked away, refusing to meet my eye. She was acting so strange, and I had no idea why. Are you feeling better? I heard you were sick yesterday. Anyway, I wanted to talk about a few nights ago, when you were attacked in the biolab. You remember that person with the power saw, right? Where did they come from? What happened that night? Can you let go of me now? You're going to leave a mark. Huh? Oh, sorry. I realized I've been holding on to her really hard and let go. But I couldn't let her leave just yet. I shifted around and blocked her path to the door. I've already told you I have nothing to say to you. Stop wasting my time and move aside. Why are you acting like this? Is there some reason you can't tell me? Please, just leave me alone. Huh? Hiriko, what are you... Before I could say anything else, Hiriko shoved me aside, knocking me off balance. Ow, ow, ow! Fell on my butt with a painful thud. That girl really didn't want to talk to me. I got to my feet to go after her, but she was already gone. Hiriko. Why? I had no idea what was going on with her. Why wouldn't she tell me what happened? Why was she avoiding me all of a sudden? I didn't know, but one thing was clear. Hiriko was hiding something. I can't just give up. I need to find out the truth. I wouldn't get anything out of Hiriko the way she was now. But there was plenty of other stuff I can investigate. I decided to clear my mind by looking around somewhere else. Yeah, just free time. Whatever. I'm out of minerals again. Well, she don't want to be my friend. Sedge.
Move out!
Maybe I could just start using the fucking quick explore thing just to get stuff, but... Ow. Ow. Where does this go? I have no idea where I'm going. Just go back down. Oh my god. Please. Thank you.
I found something.
Nice.
I found something.
I don't think... Have I ever gone up there? I don't know. Cool.
Here's something. Here's something.
Let's just go this way.
This looks good.
Nice.
Real nice.
Nice.
I found something.
Ow.
Here's something.
This is just the coast area, right? Or, yeah, this is coast. How?
Here's something.
Nice.
I found something.
Ouch. Youch! Youch! Youch. Stop. Oh no. Okay, sure. I don't know what I'm trying to do now. Oh, huge.
Here's something.
Ouch.
Yes!
I just dip now, I think.
Let us retire.
$1,083. Sheesh.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Huh?
I didn't get to talk to Hiriko today either. There's still so much I don't know about that girl. I never really got to know her the first time around. Hopefully this time she'll open up to me and we'll all make it through this alive. No, not just hopefully. I'll definitely make that happen.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine!
Yeah, I'm gonna be 26 next month. Or, not next month, next week. Ugh! I'm gonna
Get
be
ready for your
old.
19th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Wait, 19? Well, that's a good round number.
No, it isn't.
A real milestone if ever I heard one. In honor of the occasion, I've unlocked some new facilities. Feel free to check out the garage on the first floor and the library on the second. The VR machine in the training room's been updated too. All part of the service. Be sure to sharpen up your skills, allow your creativity to bloom, and slaughter the vile invaders more efficiently than ever.
Thanks, Sirai. The obnoxious morning announcement played just like it always did. Knowing that the person who'd recorded those announcements was gone now made it feel a little uncanny, though. What's the idea of making the 19th a milestone day, anyway? All that good round number stuff made no sense. Wait, didn't I say that last time, too? Shaking off the haze that lingered around my thoughts, I got out of bed. Speaking of the library, I've got some business there today. But first, I'd better have breakfast. Time to go to the cafeteria. I stepped into the cafeteria and grabbed some food. For a second, my eyes met Hiriko's from across the room. Oh. There was a moment of silence, and then she turned away. She refused to even look in my direction after that. Sheesh, guess she's still avoiding me. Sighing inwardly, I turned my attention back to my food. When I was done, I made my way to the library.
Huh?
I think Darmy found it somewhere around here. I stood in front of the library stacks, thinking back to the day Darmy and I found the strange diary. I still don't completely buy that it has anything to do with what's going on here, but it's worth taking another look at what was here. There might be some kind of clue. And right now I needed all the information I could get. I ran a finger along the spines of the books, then began pulling them out one by one. My movements got faster, more frantic. I kept going until I'd emptied the entire shelf. How long did I spend doing that? I completely lost track of time in my desperate search. But eventually I found something that made me stop and take notice. What's this? I lifted up a beaten old volume with a hard cover. It had caught my attention for a simple reason. There wasn't any writing on it. The front cover, back cover, and spine were all completely blank. I looked in the back to see if there was any publication info there, but the last few pages had rotted and crumbled away. Must be really old. I gently opened it to the title page to be greeted by the only text I'd seen so far. The history of the school. The letters were faded and old-fashioned, but I could still read them okay. Come to think of it, aside from the basics, I actually knew remarkably little about this academy. And with both Sirai and Nigo gone, there wasn't anybody I could ask about it. It's not something I've thought about very much, but this isn't exactly your run-of-the-mill school. I turned the pages, getting a whiff of the musty paper smell that only really old books develop. There was no publication date anywhere, so I had no way of knowing how old it was exactly. I flicked through the pages at random until... I caught a glimpse of some troubling text. Did I see that right? I went back to the page in question, and sure enough, there it was. Notes on the serial murder incidents. My heart skipped a beat. A trail of cold sweat ran down my back as I began to read the passage. It detailed a series of ghastly murders that took place at the academy sometime in the past. They started suddenly one day, without any warning. A mysterious figure appeared in the school and started picking off students one after another. Clad in a strange black suit, the killer used bladed weapons like saws and hatchets to massacre their victims. Some students rallied together to try and fight back, but they were all mercilessly cut down. The next day, the academy was sealed off from the outside world. The students prepared to mourn the friends they had lost. But then, the killer came back. Once again, they mowed down student after student, bathing the school in blood. Cries of pain, fear, and hatred echoed throughout the grounds as the students' short lives came to an abrupt, violent end. And then, just like before, the killer disappeared without a trace. No one knew how they got in to begin with, although some thought they may have passed themselves off as one of the surviving students. No one ever got a definitive answer, and the nightmare still wasn't over. Again and again, the killer would appear seemingly out of nowhere, slaughter a handful of students, then disappear again. Naturally, there were attempts to fight back, but none of them achieved anything. It was as if they were dealing with an unkillable demon. Even now, the killer still stalks these halls, awaiting the time for another massacre. An unkillable demon? This has gotta be made up, right? Just doesn't sound realistic. Although I guess it's not the craziest thing in the world. I found myself thinking back to the strange diary again. Could it have been written by one of the students who survived these attacks? The information in the old book and the diary matched up a little too well for it to be coincidence. The part about the killer still hiding out somewhere in the school, that couldn't be true, could it? Could they have been the one who wrote the threatening message that started all this? No, wait. I shouldn't jump to conclusions. Let's see if there's anything else. I took a deep breath and went back to reading the school history. For the next few hours, I immersed myself in urban legends and reports of other strange incidents that had supposedly occurred in years long past. Alright, I think that should do it. Closed the cover with a sigh, having skimmed through most of what the book had to offer. It covered a wide variety of topics, but it all sounded like things made up for fun rather than describing events that actually happened. The stuff about the serial killer is the only part that feels like it might be important. I don't know if it has anything to do with the power saw maniac I saw, but it's worth thinking about. I'll take this book with me for now. If the army finds it, it'll only fuel her morbid fantasies. It was already dark out. I'd spent the better part of the day reading. I tucked the book under my shirt, left the library, and headed back to my room.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Phew, another day's flown by. There wasn't an enemy attack today, but there's bound to be another one soon. I need to be ready. I should focus on training tomorrow. I'd like to look into the murders that book talked about, too. I still haven't gotten a straight answer out of Hiriko.
Hey!
There's so much to deal with, I don't even know where to start. I think I'll just sleep on it. Maybe things will be more clear in the morning. I let out a long, hard yawn and switched off the lights. So ended my 19th day at Last Defense Academy.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 20th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend a... Be ready to...
Morning again. Actually got a decent night's sleep for once. Now what should I do today? Should I prepare for our next battle, or... Actually, I'd better get some breakfast before I make any decisions. Well, I have free time. Could hang out with Kyoshika again. Because she's my darling princess. But first... Now that I have minerals... Oh, I only have 8,830, really? I think I'd need 9k. Yeah, dude, come on. Oh well. Yeah, so I need to find out more about Kyoshika. Alright. Have you come here to do laundry too, Sir Takumi? This big river right inside the school has made doing laundry a breeze. I'll just scrub these dirty clothes. Hey, what are you doing? You can't use the pool for your laundry. But, Sir Takumi, the river is where you do your laundry, right? I mean, it's just like in the fairy tales. The old lady found Momotaro while washing her clothes.
Hey!
The pool is not a river, Kyoshika. Everyone has to share it, so you can't get the water dirty. Oh, heavens! But when shall I launder my clothes? That's why we have washing machines. Alright, cool. Alright, and then I'm gonna give her something. And then she'll love me forever. Cool tools. She wants the sword, right?
You have made my day, Sir Takumi! Am I right to interpret this as a marriage proposal?
Shit, I'm not even... Oh my god. Why have I not hung out with Kyoshika at all?
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then...
I guess she died early too, huh? And I'd already maxed her stat. Another day's done. Today went by in a flash. Better hit the sack before I start feeling hungry again. I wasn't all that tired, but I got into bed anyway and forced myself to go to sleep.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 21st day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend a... Be ready to get...
I got to the cafeteria and glanced around. Sure enough, Yuruka wasn't there. What's her problem? At this rate, I'll never get to talk to her about that night. No, I can't give up. I'll ask her again today. I have to try. Morning, Takumi! I was just taking my tray to a table when Moko called out to me, chipper as ever. I turned around and saw that Nozomi was with her. Hey, you two. You're up and at it early today, huh? Good morning, Takumi. Want to eat with us? Sure. Thanks. I took a seat opposite the girls. Moko stared at me intently, like she had something to say but didn't know how to bring it up. Is there something on my face? No, of course not. I was just checking out your breakfast, that's all. You got a real good balance of macronutrients there. You could have some of my protein powder if you want a little extra, though. I'm good, thanks. How about drinks? You want to chug some raw eggs, maybe? No, that's fine. I'm fine. Aw, party pooper. Well, it's your loss. Something's up with Moko. What does she really want to talk to me about? Maybe she's waiting for me to make the first move. I'll look like a total creep if I'm wrong. Come on, Moko. Let's just come right out and ask him. I was getting to it. Stuff like this calls for a delicate approach. For all we know, Hiriko's maidenly virtue could be at stake here. Huh? What about Hiriko? Whoops, there I go again. Somebody call a plumber. We've got a leak. I'm sorry, Takumi. I really hope you don't take this the wrong way. But Moko and I have been talking, and we both think you and Hiriko have been acting a little strange lately. Right. Should have known this was coming. We didn't want to pry, but it's been going on for a while, so...
No.
Sorry, hon. We just didn't know how to bring it up. Don't apologize. It's my fault for making you worry. Their concern was understandable. Things have been awkward between me and Hiriko ever since the incident. But what was I supposed to say? I had no idea why she was avoiding me. Well, some stuff happened, but I'm really not sure how to explain. I struggled to find the right words, but Nozomi didn't press me.
It's okay if you don't want to talk about it right now. Just know that when you're ready, we'll be here for you.
Huh? Oh, right. Thanks. My breath caught in my throat. For just a moment, it felt like I was talking to Karu again. I'll see what I can do to soften up Hiriko too. I know she's the type who likes to be on her own, but she's still a poor, vulnerable maiden at heart. Even rabbits can die of loneliness. You boys have to show some sensitivity. What does that have to do with it? I get the feeling this conversation's drifting away from its original topic. I don't have the energy to get back on course, though. I'll smile and nod until it's over. After finishing breakfast, I said goodbye to Moko and Nozomi and went back to my room. Okay, what should I do today? The idea of this mystery killer still worries me. The whole thing's kind of sketchy. The invaders are a much more definite threat. I need to be ready for the next time they attack. Just try to find a gift for someone, I guess. I don't know. I can't give anything to her. You're dead. Clean tools, handy food. Clean tools for Nozomi. I don't know. It's not the comb. It's not the polishing powder. It's not the hand cream. It's not the towel. So it has to be the silicone-free shampoo or the disinfectant spray. Have I given either of those to anyone? The other one's for emo. Okay. Although maybe emo wants the comb, so I don't know. No, Shoma likes the disinfectant spray. Has to be a shampoo, though. It's not the hand. This is a Tsubasa item. This also looks like a Tsubasa item. This is a Shoma item. This is a Kyoshika item. Beautiful ornamented comb. Goes great with black hair. Not just for women. Men who care about their hair would love it, too. That makes me think it's for a man. Right? Because you would assume, oh, the comb's for a woman, but... So... Let's give away the hand shampoo. Or not the hand shampoo, the... Whatever. I'm fucking distracted. Oscar has gotten up. I tried giving this to Ema, huh? You must want the comb, then.
Wow! I can have this? Thank you. I'll cherish it forever and ever.
Nice.
Is there anything special you want to do when this war is over, Takumi? Sorry, I must have caught you off guard. We're in turbulent times, after all. Back when I was in the Tokyo residential complex, I always wanted to see the outside world. That's come true now, although not in a way I expected. Come to think about it, the people in charge made it so that there was hardly any information available about the outside world. That must have been so people would lose interest in it, right? Everyone went about their lives without ever thinking there was anything more to the world. I've always been interested in the outside, though. It was hard finding any library books ancient enough to mention it. Now that I'm actually outside and learning more, I understand why they did what they did. I'm thinking about all the things I can try when this is all over. Maybe I'll get a dog. I love dogs. I always wanted to have one at home. You need a license to keep a pet in the TRC, and they have a lot of conditions. But I'll make it happen. I'll have my own dog one day.
Puppy. Alright. Well, my own dog needs to go out, so... Yeah, 2 hours, 42 minutes. We made it far enough, wouldn't you say? Well, thanks for watching, everyone. Oscar needs to go out and touch grass. Maybe we should all do the same. Sayonara!